They're here to win, not just to compete. So hindi participation ang hanap, hindi content for a possible spot in the semis.
Another block there by Chery Tiggo. Here's RJ Durobal. Wow! How about the net defense of the red shirts?
It's better to lead a team by showing up on court and giving the best you've got rather than just being vocal in the dugout. And for Aya, there were some injuries along the way, but that was her team when they handled it so gracefully, protected her sense of peace and her sense of identity na kahit hindi niya magagawa lahat ng mga bagay.
That's why it is. You see, really, when you dig deep, when you dive into the different teams, you see both these teams very similar.
To score the first point of this match. Even though Mylene Pat is out because of a foot injury, as Jaime mentioned, her leadership has been well felt by the crossovers.
She's been assisting in their training.
Here comes EJ Laure sending that ball across, and she scores again.
Or the passing of Akari has been working because the serves of Chery were actually pretty good, but they're just responding.
And would you credit Trisha Genesis for that?
All of them, for that matter, who's receiving. Yes, Genesis.
Oh, what a save by Hazareno. Here's Nabor onto Aya Laure. He found the hole.
That's a smart set there.
What a tough save. There's the attack. Straight to Aya. Here's Aya Laure. And that's a service ace for Aya. Finally, she gives us a smile.
So it's also, he has to be patient as well and trust his own system.
Ooh, nice 1-2 by Jasmine Nabor. Bit of a signature from her.
So far, even with tough opponents, I mean, I think a lot of people were surprised with that game in Ilocos where they swept F2.
Like a very confident squad, and you know that every move they make, it seems like they're sure. And
kung siguro 12-12 yan.
Ibang usapan yun. Pero ngayon they currently enjoy the lead, and they seem to be dominating. When it comes to offense, it seems very smooth and flawless the way they execute their plays.
So far, hirap gawin nun once in a game. Ginawa niya dalawang beses.
Dalawang beses. And meanwhile, Robles.
Isa firing one. Aya. Cheng opens up to Sampete. Nerva easily takes it. Aya from behind. Cheng sends it back. From behind on a combination play, but not executed properly. Jasmine to Pauline. Remy was there. Isa with the second ball. Princess sends it cross. Princess again. And this time the long rally. Chery Tiggo comes out on top.
Against Puntillas.
Here it is. Good serve. Chery Tiggo completes the comeback. And they're up 2 sets to love. This girl, Aya. Aya tried to recover as fast as she could. And that drops in.
That's an ace. Close, very close. There, right at the end line for Laure.
It really starts from reception before you think of another point of attack, because sometimes when the setters are given itong mga chance passes na to, most logical thing to do. So even if you want to run a different point of attack, but if the receive is really far, parang miss niya na rin talaga maging opposite eh.
Ang sarap na may ganun na setter actually. Pero mas swerte din si PLD who would be map setter in the league.
What a serve by Aya Laure.
Oh yeah.
What has contributed to the winning streaks of these two teams for both Signal, who is losing about Rachel Andakis so far in the tournament, and Chery Tiggo, who has had a tough invitational with the entry of these new talents.
Right. I believe both of these teams have adapted to the systems of their coaches, no? And they're sticking to their systems. And I think ito naman talaga yung laban sa PVL, eh. Who's gonna perfect?
A couple of weeks after, 5 straight wins.
I think it forced them to go back to the drawing board, no? And balikan nila kung ano talaga yung brand of volleyball ng Signal.
Oh, what a shot by EJ.
Ooh.
And Pauline saw that coming.
Napalo. Take a look at the top spin attempt by Job Gonzaga. Pauline Gaston.
You also saw the lack of chemistry. But now they had a full season to study and prepare.
Blocks, no? Boom early on. I think bringing into their blocking. We rarely see this kind of a pattern here, no? The opposite spiker receiving the first balls. Pero,
yeah.
I mean, why not? It's Jov Gonzaga.
Fanny. That drops in. The swings in this game have been unbelievable.
And they need a good pass here, talking about Signal.
What a serve! Oh! And Chery Tiggo does it! The crossovers with their 5th straight win!
That they're gonna go up against this exact lineup with the youngsters inside the court for Chery, and you know,
that's not good enough for Creamline. That is good enough.
Very capable of competing against the Cool Smashers lineup.
Marlene Vat, of course, is part of that championship. And that was also, if you remember, the time where
in the Chery Tiggo
that
crossovers,
seem to have found its identity.
and they've been dubbed as the streak busters here in
Yes.
our conference.
Something special on both ends in terms of defense. Maybe that's a start. Robles got them.
One of the strengths of Pangs, dating back to her previous teams, but that quick attack by Pangs
All throughout the conference.
Well, you did mention it's not just Ea Laure that has to be all around for Chery Tiggo, but the rest of her team as well. Tough save there. Looks like
Second leading scorer in their the game 1 against the Cool Smashers.
she had 9 points alongside Zaka Randang. And here's Ea Laure, the leading scorer in game number 1. Putting the ball down. 4 serving 6. Ea sending that ball in. Negrito looks and sets. Gemma Galanza. Nice block. Move there by Ces Robles, as you just described. 15-17. That's in. Not the best of reads for the Pinoms.
You know, Billy, for both of these teams, in terms of lineup, they really have a good match. So it's just really a matter of, you know, executing the game plan well and staying consistent.
Of course, you have to have a good start.
Exactly.
That is going to spell the difference here in this match.
Pancake save from Adorador was going to zone 5.
Thank you so much for that, Kyla. Excellent report. And, you know, we are missing Ran here in the Philippines, I believe, as we saw a while ago. Babies itong mga teammates niya.
And, you know, Signal felt that missing piece in the start of the conference. You know,
Continues to serve for the white shirts. Not today. What a great single block by Pauline Gaston. It is a run, because we saw on the screen a 4-0. I think it's a 5-0 run after that block.
The Chery Tiggo crossovers and the Signal HD Spikers, kudos to both teams, really providing quality volleyball entertainment. Yan ba?
We're starting to see the rallies extend here. At dito na talaga lumalabas yung nagkakaamuyan na yung dalawang teams then.
I mean, they're very familiar with each other. They've had so many matches, you know, this whole year, not just in this conference. So talagang basang-basa na nila yung isa't isa.
They've already have 9 sets already against each other. And out of those 9 sets, 4 going to the side of Chery Tiggo and 5 going to the side of Signal HD.
I mean, we're losing count of the exchange between both teams, but we're also losing count of the amount of screens.
Finding that seam between the two blockers, the two tall blockers right in front of her. Oh, speaking of being mighty on the net, look at that. Then Pauline really going back to her natural position. She was a middle blocker off the hands of the blockers.
Blocked. The Chery Tiggo crossovers really putting up
Quite literally.